Humpty Dumpty Dumpty, Mary had a little lamb, his face was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, ooh, ain't that funky now? Humpty Dumpty Dumpty Dumpty, Humpty Dumpty, Humpty Dumpty Dumpty, little Jack Rabbit sat in his corner, eating his curds away. Christmas pie, he stuck in his thumb, pulled out a fuzzy, and ooh, ain't that funky now? Humpty Dumpty, Humpty Dumpty Dumpty, Humpty Dumpty.
Where's Pauline?
Humpty Dumpty Dumpty, Dumpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a fall. All his horses, all his friends, ain't that funky now? Humpty Dumpty, Humpty Dumpty Dumpty, Humpty Dumpty, Humpty Dumpty Dumpty. Little Miss Muffet sat on the top of eating her curtains away. And along came a spider in sight on his side and said, ooh, ain't that funky now? Humpty Dumpty, Humpty Dumpty Dumpty, Humpty Dumpty.
This tree.
And all of them clear up.
They all the branches clear up, have this moss.
I'm glad because I said you didn't go on our tree. Because it's dark and
This is a trail we're going to head down to the park headquarters. It's a visitor center. I don't see her. It's this little bird. No, I'm fine. Let go. It's a huge tree. Can't tell just from where we're at how big it is.
Mommy, Daddy's waiting.
Just a nail.
Wayne.
Just ferns and ferns and ferns and ferns. Yeah, the whole tree is just kind of hangs there.
Oh yeah, sure.
All the moss on this tree, the whole tree is covered with
Mommy,
moss.
I'm the one that saw it. I said Daddy.
You did?
There's some that blocks the path. It's covered with moss.
Oh, this branch right here.
Mommy, can I take a picture?
No, jump on Daddy.
That's a fish. He's big. He's about, 5-6 feet long. Yeah, there's some really pretty things there, don't they? Yep. You want to know what a sea lion is? This is what it is.
There's one.
Daddy.
It's a little redwood tree in the base. It's about 4 foot high. See this big Indian chief here? Oh, there's the Statue of Liberty there. And the slide.
With the sheriff, you can get the sheriff and then the robber. You put the robber facing this way and the sheriff like chasing after it. Then you should go like this. Like you have to go like this and run it. And then like this and then you have the robber go like this. Like this.
Oh, it's fishermen back
So
there.
like the chasing after each other.
And the bear and the totem pole here. The size of that one. pirate with his parrot on his shoulder.
Poor guy.
There's some cute little bears down here. And an eagle or something here. It's about 4 feet across, maybe 4 or 5 feet high.
Not yawning.
There's eagle plaque back here.
Mama, that one's not yawning.
Okay, it's not yawning.
That looks like he's yawning. He's got his mouth wide open.
No, that's his stomach.
Oh, okay. He's falling asleep on that one. Oh, I like this little captain on the with the steering wheel. The what do you call it?
Oh, no.
We pulled in here late last night. Oh, it must have been 9:30 or 10. We decided not to stay at the Klamath River Resort tonight. Last night we'd come on down the coast part way so it wouldn't be so far to San Francisco. And we ended up looking for this Forest Service campground. We came in and we had a hard time finding it. And we came through 5 miles of the windiest, narrowest, big redwood trees on either side. Road you would ever believe in your life. Some places we weren't sure we were going to squeak through between the trees. And pulled into this campground. We got in and we got the very last space that was available. And it was a nice space and it's a beautiful campground, seen it by day. But we were lucky to get in at all. But it is a nice place. Road that we came in the dark last night. Some of these trees are so close you've got to slow right down in order to get through them because they're so tight together.
Woo, you were there.
This is right close by where we camped last night. And this tree oh, I have to show you them standing here at the bottom of the tree. And they're not even halfway around that tree. Not even halfway. I did too.
We're about halfway.
I know. 42 feet in circumference. The diameter is 13.4 feet, and the height of the tree is 359 feet, .3. Measured in 57, so it's a lot bigger than that by now. Covered with life, with ferns and flowers, and this is just a big dead log that's sitting here. And these little clover-looking things are just growing all over everything. It's a huge tree and it's got a big hole. The center's all been burned out by lightning. And Bobby and Wayne are in there. Just hanging in there. How big is the area in there?
Oh, probably 10 feet to go around. Watch this, Bobby.
But it's much bigger than
Well,
this.
okay,
That's right.
listen.
The height
It's 53 feet here.
is 363. The circumference is 52.2 feet. Average crown is 62.
Okay, that's not the
Are they going to walk around and we'll see how long it takes them to get around the tree?
Did they get lost? I think they're teasing and hiding back there. Did you stop?
Did you stop back there?
92.
Did you?
No.
Honest. Honest.
Only for a second.
Please, we're gonna make Heather do it and do it right. Okay, go on, Heath.
It's real big when getting back.
Does it go? I'll have to go walk around it.
Clear around and then 92 feet.
Chug it, chug it, toot,
Toot toot.
Okay.
Hi.
Well, you did that so well, Heather.
I have a question.
You're on those.
Not going yet. There it is.
Here is a tree that's been cut in half. See here? It's laying there dead, and it's laying here dead. And when they cut it, then somebody has made a face out of it. There's the eyeballs, and the mouth balls, and the nose balls. And there's the nut hanging next to it.
Nose. Hey, you're in the way. You're in the way. I'm fixing its nose.
Oh,
Ew.
isn't that neat? Okay, so much for... Okay, here we are at
Get off. Get away from it. Get away from it.
Flat Iron Tree. It's Flat Iron Tree because it's in a diagonal. I mean octangle instead of round. 75 feet wide, 17...
Must be
7.5 feet wide and 17.5 feet long. This is what it looks like. Close up. This is what it looks like. Farther away. Farther away, farther away, farther away, farther away, farther away. This is the right side. And then of course it has heights to it. As you go up.
You jump to the top?
Ah!
Oh, cool. Dude, Daddy, gotta get a picture of it.
It grew out. One grew out.
It's two trees. It's two trees.
Fell down between the two.
Okay, then we're coming around it. And this is the front edge. It doesn't look very big this way, does it? But then you come around to the side, and there's the side again. Amazing! Whoa! Just like a flat iron is made. There's back of Polly's hand in case you want to know.
Point.
Here you see this long thing. They had a javelin throwing contest and threw that javelin right through the center of that tree. Can you imagine that? Whoa. Here, a little closer to the right side. That javelin that I talked about is actually here between two trees, and it just fell down. A tree fell down and smushed right there. So now you know the rest of the story. Here is a tree that, I don't know if they're two trees that started growing and then the bark just grew together, or whether it was one tree that started out with two seeds. But look how they're joined right there, and then they go up. They're separate trees. If you hadn't realized by now, looking at this video, we are in a tree forest. And there are big trees and little trees
But mostly big trees.
and medium-sized trees.
Already.
And we figured if you were going down the highway about 6 miles an hour and running into something like that, it probably wouldn't move very far.
I'm getting covered.
Here we are walking across the bridge. You don't see the bridge because Christy's right in front of me, but see, it's right here. There's where you walk, there's where you don't fall off, and there's the mighty stream below.
You have to move that really slow. It just blurs it.
Okay, I'll get the mighty stream real slow because it's moving real slow. Okay. And there's the bridge real slow. And there's Christy real slow.
The size of this bear, this wood carving.
Whoa, big chair, big bear.
This is at the side of the drive-through tree. Little drive-through tree. A big drive-through tree.
When you get in a gift shop if you go as a family.
And as you come into it, it's been struck by lightning and it hollowed the inside out. And you can see clear up until you see the daylight come through the center of it.
It's still green and growing.
A picture of the tree free, it says.
Well, no, we gotta wait until we get out.
And Wayne still is playing his Game Boy.
Well, Heather wants to film. I don't know if I'm going to get it here.
It's probably a lot more expensive.
Probably a lot. I mean, at Cedar in the gift shop,
The side, there's big holes through it.
Marla's thing is half that much almost like how.
Pretty wave.
Look,
This is a moving picture, not a still picture.
Hi, Mom.
Mommy says
Hi, Dad.
Oh, look at that tree. Have we seen times like
And they're inside of a stump. A tree. Tree house. Can you come over and stick it out the window? There's a window there. Oh, and you see Bobby's hand up there coming through the heart-shaped window? Oh, and over there too. Saying hi to the bear. It's really cute.
Hi.
Oh, Wayne got his head out. I hope he can get it back through again. Even Paul's gonna get into the act. Stick your head through there. Oh, did you hurt your butt, Pauline? Can't see, all I can see is shadow. All I can... There's Dad. You can...
Other hand. Oh. It's really complete.
This little house, it's got little bookshelves, all the stuff carved right into the insides of the house. Or Pauline's sitting and he's got the bear. Move it, your hand just a little bit so I can see the bear's paw. See, he's got his arm around her.
Hello.
Hi, Mom.
There's hair. Yeah, you gotta lean to the side so we can see the bear. He's giving you a bear hug.
Looks like his head's in the stock. Okay.
There's another tree house further down the road. Side of this tree.
The lumber.
Guess what, Lee?
What?
Your grandchildren didn't wait long enough to get their picture taken in the tree. They've gone to the gift shop.
Turn around, say hi. But very much on this last little while. Came all the way down the coast yesterday on Highway 101, and it was terrible coming down with this trailer. It was really windy, really steep. Took us forever. We only went about 30 miles an hour. And the campgrounds that we wanted to get into, or thought we were going to, were for backpacking only, and we couldn't get the trailer in. And so we pulled into this little state park last night, and all of the spots were full, and most of it's tents too. And they let us just come into an overflow area. This little tent trailer came in after we did. And we're having to pull out this morning because they won't let us stay here during the day in the overflow, and they don't have any open spaces. It is a pretty little area. We're going back down into town this morning to see if we can get a place in an RV camp there. The coast to coast are all so far out of the area that we couldn't get in. I mean, they're so far out of the way. This is a nice little campground. They've got, this is really the picnic area. And over here they've got the tables and stuff, and I don't know if we can see it or not. They actually have a table that's got a sink and stuff in it, along with a little grill along the side. Redwood trees in it. And I wanted to show you what these leaves look like. They're really different than a regular pine tree. Hope we can get in on this. They're kind of flat and ferny. But like I say, they say a redwood tree never stops growing. And this is just an old trunk stump that's been sitting here, and it's grown out, and it's got a regular looking tree coming out of the side of it. We came in this morning, came out of the Forest Service campground that we were in last night, and pulled into a commercial RV park, and got there about 9 o'clock, and had breakfast and stuff, and then came out to the beach. The time says 12. It's really only about 11 here. The kids have been wanting to play in the beach and in the surf, and we're going to go into San Francisco this afternoon. They're chicken. It really is cold. We haven't seen much sunshine since we got here. There's a lot of fog. They're trying to bury themselves in the sand. She's up halfway up her legs already. Bobby can't ever keep her balance. The waves come in and she loses her balance. She steps back and she loses what was buried.
I came down to tell you the ice.
The kids are having a gay old time out there, even though it is awfully cool. Paul didn't come prepared to swim, so he decided he was just going in his pants. Dollar out there. He was standing there and the wave went in and came back out, and he was just sitting there on the beach. And as they're getting out just a little bit further and a little bit further. Still a little cold though. They scream when that water hits them. They're not numb yet. Here comes another one. Heather's found a friend here. She brought in some seaweed with her.
Time to thaw your feet! Whoa! Ah!
Bobby's decided the water's too cold. She's just going to play in the sand. They said they saw a porpoise out there earlier. Get salt water in your mouth?
It's cold! It's very cold. And then my face is covered in steam water.
Paul's decided that he's going to comb the beach and see if he can find him some more shells.
Yeah, I love, you jump on them and let them carry you in. I jumped on one and it came up over my head. We jumped and it like splashed up on top of our petrol and so brought us up.
This little sand castle, not really castle, but a hole in the ground here. And the wind, the tide's finally coming in far enough it keeps filling it full of water. Holly sees a big one coming, she turns around and runs. Laurel Christy and Heather really had fun out there this afternoon. They were out there jumping in them and went in there several times till they felt like they'd filled their sinuses so full of salt water they'd had enough. It was pretty. Paul and I went for a walk down the beach and we found about a half a dozen sand dollars. Some of them were just teeny tiny and some of them were pretty good size. Most of them weren't too badly broken up. Writing their names in the sand. There's Bobby's. There's, I think, what Paul wrote. I don't know what that is. I love me. Every time these kids get theirs written in there, then the tide comes in and washes it away.
Nothing.
Now she's writing. She's trying to write in the surf. Washed away. Can't keep your balance as the wave goes back out.
Your footprint is still through.
Letters in the sand. It says, Dear Nancy, are you today? I'm fine.
There we go. San Francisco Army.
We're going
Our
towards the
camps
San
on this side of the
Francisco
bridge.
bridge.
And they bust us from this side of the bridge around into every time you want to stop the
Jackson Tunnel.
The tunnel just before the Golden Gate Bridge. Fog rolling
Top
on
of
the
the bridge.
mountain. Oh, that's the Golden Gate
there's
Bridge
the
up
bridge.
there.
Isn't the Golden Gate a toll bridge?
Yeah. It's fun with that sticking above the fog.
On their horns.
Yeah. I forgot to do it this time
Why?
because you're going in the tunnel.
Did you honk when you went through
I broke the law.
Bridge over there somewhere, but I can't really find it.
Right. There.
There, I can see it.
Over there.
Yeah. Event window. The boat's out here in the marina.
Hey, she's from Utah. All right.
There's another big boat down here coming.
Yeah. Can't get over the way this fog is rolling down over this hill.
Look, I'm from Delaware, from Utah. I'm like, hey, we're not the only Utahn in the California. Oh, yeah, right.
Can't even see the top of it. Well, you can the very top. That fog comes over.
Changing tires prohibited.
There on those arches. Maybe for maintenance purposes, so they can fog on it. Get off the bridge. It's quite a long bridge. It takes a long time to get across. Cables that it's running off of. These bicyclists, I'm surprised how many there are all over the place. Yeah, they are. Another one of the big bridges, bay bridges up there.
You guys a little on the slow side.
And the car was jiggling all over. Lines over here on the piers.
Oh, I hate this. I can't. It's vertical, not horizontal. So I'm the picture. There's nothing standing.
I'll turn it the other direction. Just going underneath.
I'm sure they're used to it by now, Dad.
And this boat just coming into the pier here.
Boat coming in over here, just a rock and rolling.
Head back to our berth in the Pier 39 Marina. I'd like to remind you that this vessel is available for charter as well as don't forget about our popular dinner dances, May through October, and our special holiday dinner dances in November and December. Please contact the Blue and Gold ticket office for more information. For your safety, we ask you to
Stay right here close, Bubby.
The light's not on.
It is. This is about 15 feet long, I would guess. It's a torpedo. I guess from the submarine that we're going to go over and see in just a minute. You can see it over here. It's the engine room, I guess. The mast that goes up there has some guns. Too close, I can't see ya.
Dickie Bolt. Pete Phillips is in there. Cheap. Cheapness over there.
I would thank you.
The owls. Drums made out of the 55-gallon drums. That's what I call them.
Valley Square, went through the Deer Valley Chocolate Store and a couple of other little novelty stores, and it was fun. And then we've come down here and we're going to ride one of the trolley cars. Only there's a really long line that's clear around the other side, and it comes clear around. It's probably going to take 4 or 5 cars before we get on.
H Street, you know, like if it's
Waller and Cole.
It's a little tight. They've been selling it way up there. It's got quite a long tail. I guess 20 feet or so. Get down, please.
really hot.
See, the whole little thing turns around the base, and then they push it after it gets clear enough, then they push it back onto the track. Once it gets going, it goes quite easily. They push it up onto the track. And see, they push the thing back around so that it clicks into place, so the next it's ready for the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on the other side, you see when they go, then they hang off the side too.
Cash, check, or money order.
Oh, he dropped his ball.
He's like doing 20 miles an hour.
He's bouncing him off his shoulder and can't really see him.
Well, alrighty, welcome to the music show.
He's hopping and doing it under his knee. It's on that ship. There's another one over here. Just see the top of it. Tell I'm getting bored sitting here. we're on the trolley car.
You'll be okay
Wait
when they
till you get
stop
gone.
loading.
You see the boats out there in the harbor? The sun's just gone down.
Oh, cool. Big boat.
Yeah, see right
Yeah, that boat out there is moving in it.
I don't hear that guy doing it.
Out there you can see a great big boat. Oops, my focus keeps going out.
I can see that. Can you see where?
Alcatraz out there is a lighthouse. You see the light going on?
Huh? The cable broke.
We're riding on the back of the car, so we're seeing it all happen. I need a... Oh, here.
Can you imagine living on the street kind of going all day long?
And the other one coming back down. Boy, look at that view.
Huh? I don't know. Ask her. What's the speed of these cars?
9.5 miles an hour.
That's the street. What?
Bands prohibited. Oh, shut.
Bands prohibited?
Yes. Who was
Can you imagine going down with a trailer?
Our
Bands and
buses,
campers prohibited.
so it won't let a car down.
Who was
5 miles an hour.
about this?
Buses, bands and campers prohibited.
People are getting on. Maybe that's
Okay, folks, step to the rear of the car, please. Step to the rear.
I see 2 adults, 1 child. 57.
These guys don't have any lava mold.
St. Francis.
Where's the room?
You see a double-decker bus here. Just to where you saw the trolley.
There's none of them cut up with this.
Around there. Okay.
So he has to stop by the daddy.
It's the 30th of July sale. Tomorrow will be the 31st of July. Today is
July 30th.
30th, okay. And tomorrow's the 31st. There is 31 days in July.
Way back over the Golden Gate Bridge. Tonight. Golden Gate Bridge over there. We're going over. I can get it in here so you can see it.
This is the double-decker bridge I'm talking about.
It's Richmond San Rafael Bridge.
all vacations do, they have their ups and downs. We broke down last night. We're about 15-20 minutes out of Barstow, and that's where we all spent the night last night, laying on the ground in our sleeping bags. There's mine and Paul's, and he's just hitched another ride to go back in to try to get a tow truck. We were supposed to have had one out in the middle of the night, and they never did show up. There's a train that comes through about every half an hour. That's what you can hear honking in the background. And morning time is coming, and it's going to be a hot one. Up in Barstow this morning until almost noon. By the time we finally got the car in and got things taken care of, and it got so hot on the way up, we had to keep the stove, the car from overheating. We had to keep the heater on, and I got heat strokes. I really got sick. So we pulled off the freeway in Las Vegas and checked into a coast-to-coast place where we could use our air conditioner. We got hooked up and went and had showers and sat in the cool trailer to feel better. And they're plain spoons.
Oh, man.
It's been quite a trip. It doesn't look like we're going to get home until after midnight tonight. We're just going to sit here till it cools down a little bit so that we can drive without having to have the heater on so much today. It was 113 degrees when we came through.
I passed 4
I believe it was Baker.
I passed 4 9s. The other 8, Christine. Heather! You had my dad. I'm not supposed to collect what I'm collecting. Oh.